I like that you stood up. Tell us about that. And thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. I consider it a preeminent privilege to be with you. You have a storied history, and I must tell you that what happened to you is something that I tried to follow and chronicle, and I hope that things will work out such that you will be uh, kept in the high esteem that you've always been, and that we worship you all most. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Look, at the State of the Union last night, you attempted to remind Donald Trump, and I think that you did, that black Americans are not monkeys. And what's more is that this is the second time that you've been ousted from the chamber during a Trump address. I want to show that moment, and then I want to get here's the photograph of you, and then I'm going to show that's you. Black people aren't apes. That's the sign that you had, and we know why you held that sign up is because he put on social media
You ain't motherfucking ape.
Michelle and Barack Obama as apes, and this was the moment last night.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back.
Why did you do it, Congressman?
I did it because President Trump, in doing this, has demeaned black people. We have, over the years, had this caricature of us as being less than Homo sapiens, less than human.
That's right.
Maybe a little bit above the ape, but less than human. And I wanted him to know.
Y'all better
some
listen.
of us will still take a stand against this kind of behavior. And I wanted to confront him. I didn't want to just tell him by way of some sort of written message that he would receive or possibly never receive. I wanted to be there, and pardon me for saying it this way, but in his face. I wanted to sit on the aisle. I knew that he would come right by me and it would afford me the opportunity to share the message with him. This message was simple, but it's true. The president rarely has an opportunity to be confronted, and I think that it made a difference. I've noticed his demeanor when he saw it and he decided to make his way. It was
Evil
something
ass
that
motherfucker.
impacted him. He needs to know
Racist
that we
ass.
are humans
Fucking
like
racist,
anyone
man.
else, and we're entitled to
Sweeter
the
than
respect
bury me.
that he accords other
Son of
people.
a bitch.
This is all that
Son of a
happens to be
bitch.
for me, and I
Son
hope
of
it
a
meant something to
bitch,
others.
man.
When
He's,
you walked in,
he's a real
you saw
son of a
the sign.
bitch.
I'm convinced that he saw it because I pulled it over such that he could, and he looked away quickly and walked away briskly
Tom
to
Cotton, a
avoid
motherfucker.
letting me say additional things to it. But he heard
Smiling
me
at
say,
kid.
Mr. President,
Oh, sucking nuts.
black people aren't apes. And this is important, Don, because
Lindsey Graham
the
and all them
president
motherfuckers.
is at the zenith.
Come on,
He is
man.
at the apex
Fuck
of the
that
country
shit.
for reasons associated with being president of the United States. But he doesn't behave when he's at the apex. He has demeaned the country and the people to the extent that the discourse
Y'all hear this, don't you?
is now in the gutter. People routinely now use
Y'all better damn watch this motherfucking
He
shit,
has to
man.
stop this.
Hey, y'all gonna, I voted. You know what I'm saying? I ain't motherfucking, I did my motherfucking duty.
So we have to take him on, and I was proud to do what I did, and there may be consequences.
All y'all must scooted out there in Lee TV land.
Be prepared to suffer the
You better
consequences.
get out there and vote,
We
Bob.
went together for protest.
Sweeter than burn meat, man. Them damn Republicans, man, they trying to damn rig the elections now.
All I did was silence
Them son of a bitches is trying to rig the election.
created the disturbance when they tried to
Sweeter
take
than
from
burn
me,
meat.
when they were calling me out, as it were, in their opinion. This was their disturbance that was created,
Sweeter than
and I don't
burn
think that censure would apply
Some
to me,
bitch.
to them.
So let me. I'm glad that you said that because I didn't realize the sign was, something that you can pull out like that. I thought you had a placard that was that long. It didn't seem like it right. That I didn't realize it was on a roller thing, right? Or like like an accordion type thing. I did not realize that a roller.
He's invented it. He's very inventive.
Disturbance. You weren't yelling. They just wanted you out. And I remember last time you guys, the Democrats, held up placards. This was a placard as well.
Yes, eminently correct. They wanted me out, and one has to conclude that perhaps they don't agree with what I was saying, and that would be very unfortunate.
Y'all listen to this
but I
now.
think it had a lot to do, quite frankly, with the notion that they want the president to be accorded the respect that the president doesn't give to others. I remember at the joint session of Congress, the president called Democrats lunatics. He did this from the well of the House of Representatives at the podium. The President of the United States of America. No big deal was made of it. The President does these things now to the extent that they are normalized as they relate to him, and people sort of brush it off. But we of color cannot do this. I am a person who had to sit in the back of the bus when I was younger. I had to sit in the balcony of the movie. If I was locked up, it was in the bottom of the jail. I was a person who had to step off the sidewalk so that others could pass. I had to go to the back door to get my food. I know what invidious discrimination looks like. I know what it smells like. I know what it sounds like.
Yes,
I know
sir.
what it feels like. And I don't want to.
Y'all better take that motherfucking shit to heart.
That we cannot march backward, then they're entirely incorrect. Just look at what's happening to the Voting Rights Act. It is being eviscerated, and that is the thing that has caused probably half of the persons of color to be in Congress. This Voting Rights Act that came into existence because of John Lewis and the Edmund Pettus Bridge on Bloody Sunday. We can go back. We don't want to go back, and we have to fight back to prevent this backward movement.
Y'all heard that?
You said that John Lewis said in order to do those things, you have to be willing to suffer the consequences. He always spoke about getting into good trouble. I would assume that you feel that this is good trouble, and what might be the consequences from this?
Well, I've heard some folks say that I should be censured again. I've been censured once. And at one time there was talk of literally removing me from my committee assignments or removing me from the Congress itself. The people with 218 votes can do almost anything they want under the guise of protecting the honor of the Congress itself. But I think this would be beneath what is expected as a form of justice if they should go so far as to do anything other than express their disapproval among themselves. That I think they can do, but beyond that, if they go beyond that, it would have to be to censure the people who were creating the disturbance. I just stood silently, which is a form of silent protest, peaceful protest. I never reached toward the president. I never said ugly things to him. I think peaceful protest is allowed. It has been allowed. And by the way, as I was going out, I noticed that there was a man who was peacefully protesting with a cap that had some of the MAGA language on it.
You just read my mind. I was going to say they talk about decorum, but I saw this man last night who had a MAGA hat on, taking a selfie with the president, and no one said anything to him. A baseball cap in the well of the Congress, right?
That is correct. And this routinely occurs, and I am of the opinion that if we allow the president to continue unabated, then those who tolerate this perpetuate it. We cannot perpetuate this racism. And unfortunately,
I'm not going to motherfucking perpetuate it. You feel me now? I'm not going to fucking perpetuate it, man.
We don't treat racism the same way.
Y'all better listen to this motherfucking man. Y'all better listen to that motherfucking brother. You better listen to it. You'll be squared up, man. You'll be squared up. Food for thought now. Later.